President of the Holstein Association in USA, and is a highly valued member of our World Dairy Expo Board of Directors and Dairy Cattle Committee. Larry comes to us with a impressive list of judging credentials, but equally impressive is his commitment to the youth of our industry. Larry has also been instrumental in the establishment of the Holstein's approved judges list and the corresponding judges workshops that have been successfully held throughout the United States this last summer. Please help me in welcoming Larry Tandy as your lead judge for the International Junior Show. Thank you, Larry. Serving as an associate, as I mentioned before, is Bob Hagenow from Ryle, Wisconsin. Bob is certainly a great friend of everyone in the dairy industry, and much like our lead judge, has been committed to the youth and the young people that will be our future. Bob has coached state and national championship 4-H judging teams and has been an energetic volunteer here at World Dairy Expo for more than 25 years. Bob has also recently been elected to the board of directors at World Dairy Expo, and he will be a very valued and highly sought after member there as well. I'd also like to welcome his wife and his two daughters, Ashley and Sarah, that are in the ringside today. And again, let's give Bob and his family a big round of applause for all he does for World Dairy Expo.
Thank you, sir.
If you're marking your catalogs along with us in the International Junior Holstein Show, there were 14 senior 2-year-olds. Entry 202 was our winning entry, Gladheart Aspen Ivy League, exhibited by Mary France, Northfield, Minnesota. Entry 203 placed third in the class, Seamer's Goldwyn Goldie, exhibited by Jordan and Whitney Ebert of Algoma, Wisconsin. Entry 205 placed sixth. Entry 206 was 10th. Entry 209 was second in the class, Seamer's Goldwyn Galaxy, exhibited by Crystal, Jordan, Jake, Josh, Connor, and Lauren Seamers of Newton, Wisconsin. Entry 211 was 8th. Entry 212 was 13th. Entry 213 placed 12th. Entry 215 was 7th. 216 was 11th. 217 was 14th. 218 placed 9th. Entry 220 was 4th in the class and won the Bread and Owned Award, Hardy's Aspen Trinity, exhibited by Parker Hardy of Tipton, Michigan. And entry 222 placed 5th. Now in the ring in the Junior Holstein Show is our junior 3-year-old cow class. The class award is presented by Rick and Paula Bovary of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. And the premiums are sponsored by Bo Maddock of Madison, Wisconsin. In the International Junior Holstein Show, Judge Tandy has completed his placings in the junior 3-year-old cow class. Placing third in the class and also winning the Bred and Owned Award is entry number 241, Hardy's Goldwyn Destiny, exhibited by Parker Hardy of Tipton, Michigan. Placing second in the class is entry number 236, Mar Linda K., a Firm Ray Lynn, exhibited by Jordan and Whitney Ebert of Algoma, Wisconsin. And winning the class is entry number 240, Second Look Redliner 6445, exhibited by Kaylee and Callista Hodorf and Kyle Natsky of Eden, Wisconsin. Congratulations. Judge Tandy, your comments.
Thank you. A real close placing on top with two different types of cows completely. And you have to kind of break them down and see what you like and the pluses and minuses, but I'm content with our placing here today. Cow in first place, a little taller, a little longer, certainly more rib to her, both fore and rear rib and springer rib too as you look at her. And you get in behind just a little more pleasing in that tail setting between those pin bones. You'd have to grant, though, the second cow rear leg and set to the hock and cleanness of the hock. And you'd certainly prefer that in the second over the first. But it's a close placing with two cows, like I said before, that are quite different. Second over third, more frame. A little taller, a little longer all the way through. This third cow, not the biggest cow in the class, perhaps big enough, but what an udder on her. And that's what brings her up into the third spot. The height and width of the rear udder, it ties into the fore. It's just like it's double welded onto that cow all the way through. Cow in fourth is a cow that's been in extended lactation. So she's getting a little stale looking, but that udder's in there, but not quite the height and width of the rear udder today that the cows right above her had. Big, strong cow moving out in front of me right now, a mammary system that's in there. Maybe not quite as snug into the fore udder as some of those higher in the class. The cow right here, the 233, an awfully good cow. As you compare her to the cow right above her, not quite the frame, not quite the height, not quite the length. She's a cow that's a little shallow in the body, but a tremendous udder. And that udder puts her up there in spite of her general appearance and straightness of lines. Beautiful classic cows, and congratulations to those that won it.